Hi everyone, welcome to my tour of MS Happy 5. This is a River Nile cruise boat that sails from Aswan to Luxor and back again. This River Nile cruise was one of the best experiences of my life and I need to share this tour with you. So there you will have seen the reception. There was always staff at the front desk as well as the security guard. They also had a poster up each day with the itinerary so you knew what time you were sailing, what time lunch was and dinner. This boat had 4 floors. What we're going up to now is the 3rd floor, which had this little reading corner with books. And I was so glad because I actually forgot to bring a book. So I borrowed one of the ones they had out. I was incredibly surprised to find that they had 2 shops on the boat, one being a jewellery shop and one selling kaftans and abayas. I guess you wouldn't think that people would buy from the boat, but it does make an easier shopping experience than walking through the souks when you're visiting the temples. We also had Egyptian themed nights and Galabia parties, so a couple of people bought stuff for those parties from here. Let me take you up to the 4th floor. Although there are cabins/bedrooms on every floor, our cabin was on the 4th floor and we quite liked that because it was located in the centre of the action. This had a massive lounge area, although we didn't see people use it that much, and I'm guessing because the weather was so good, everyone was just out on the sun deck. They also have toilets on the floors, which is amazing because this ship seems to have like unlimited space. Anyway, this is the lounge area and there's also a bar in the corner. This is where the belly dancing parties and all of the parties were held. But if you walk past that, you come to my absolute favourite area, which is the sun deck. We went in April and it was 40 degrees, so the heat was just radiating out of this. This is the star of the show of the River Nile cruise and where majority of the guests spend their time. There are sun loungers and carousels for shade. They also give you pool towels. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the swimming pool in the middle of the sun lounge. So there's a little splash area and then a mini deep pool in the middle. It's not necessarily somewhere you could do laps in, but you can definitely chill in the pool. This is just one of the absolutely stunning views I got from the top deck. They also had the bar area, which is full of table and chairs that everyone would just chill and read books and talk. The views I got were just amazing, like indescribable. You can also see quite a few boats next to us. Most of the boats are virtually made up the same way, with the sun loungers and the pool and the tables and chairs. But honestly, this boat was so clean. The food was like 5-star and the staff was so friendly. I just cannot praise it enough, to be honest. Right, I'm sure we all want to get into it. Let's go to the restaurant area. So the restaurant area was located underneath the reception, basically at the bottom of the boat. I believe that's also where the crew and the staff's rooms are. And did I mention this boat has a spa as well? We actually ended up getting a massage here during our stay. The restaurant is quite an interesting concept. You are allocated a seat and that is your seat throughout your whole stay. The food is buffet style, but there's always quite a variation. Breads, salads, there's always 2 different soups every day. There's a live cooking station, so sometimes it'd be pasta, sometimes steak, and then more to choose from, so like rice, veggie, potatoes, fish, and then a whole dessert area. I am quite fussy when it comes to food in foreign places, but when I tell you this food was so amazing, it could have been Michelin star. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but genuinely 5 stars. Absolutely 5 stars for me. I didn't get sick the whole time. Everything was fresh and piping hot. Probably the best food abroad I've had. The other important part I want to show you is the room. Obviously, we really didn't know what to expect when we came on this cruise. We couldn't find any videos or pictures. And honestly, we were expecting the worst, like a little cramped room. But when we came in, I was so pleasantly surprised. The room was big, clean, well furnished. The bathroom, considering it's a ship, was really big as well. In fact, I have actually experienced a smaller bathroom at a normal hotel. The water always ran to the temperature you wanted it to. The flush always worked. They gave shower gel, soap and shampoo, and fresh toilet rolls, and fresh towels, of course. Hygiene-wise, I was really happy with everything. There was even a wardrobe to hang clothes. I can't comment on their laundry service because we never actually ended up using it, but there was a safe as well. The only thing that reminded you that you was on a boat was those 2 life jackets in the cupboard. Otherwise, I could have literally just been in a hotel room. There was somewhere to put the suitcase. There were bedside tables, obviously plugs and sockets. It was also very, very clean. Floors were mopped every day and everything was put neatly for us. Of course, best of all about this room though was the view. You could lay in bed or sit in your room and just open these curtains and admire the view. At this point though, we had these sellers on boats coming and trying to sell us stuff if you're wondering what that boat is. And you can probably see some of the other cruise ships near us as well. The staff were really nice though. They always did us little funny designs. So you can see this man that they made for us. We actually got so scared when we came in the room and saw this because we thought it was a real person. They left swans, crocodiles, snakes, all of that stuff. Another really handy thing was the fridge. So when we went for our excursions, we'd usually buy water really cheap from the shops there and bring it back and put it in the fridge. That way we didn't have to keep spending money on the boat buying like lots of different drinks. This is a clip of the room when we first walked in. Obviously the other clip was kind of when we had moved in a little bit more, but this is when we first came in. They had left a fruit bowl for us. If you are thinking of doing a River Nile cruise, I feel like you should go with the ship just because it's tried and tested by me. It's hard to know what other boats would be like if you've not seen a video of them. And I guess this sort of gives you peace of mind as well as to what to expect. I've actually got something really special. I've got a direct contact to book this boat. That way you're going to save so much money because you won't be going through a travel agency, so they won't be taking their cut. I didn't get paid for this. I just want to help you guys out. So have a look in my description and all the details will be there on how to book. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said, I cannot recommend enough.